Alright guys, so we're here at the UK Games Expo. I'm here with Dan from the Detective Society, and we're going to dive into something a little bit cool, a little bit weird, a little bit wonderful. So this is an escape room in a box, is it? Yeah.
So we sort of describe ourselves as halfway between an escape room and a detective TV show. So inside the box, just like a real detective would get, we're sending you a load of evidence, documents, case files, business cards, letters, all sorts of things. And it's your job to go through that, solve the puzzles and unravel the mystery. And each episode is part of a 6-episode season. So you're going to get lots of twists and turns of a story, lots of dramatic endings, cliffhangers, all that sort of thing. So it's about a mixture of stories, puzzles, all sorts.
That sounds really, really cool. So how long does it take to play sort of like a typical session of the game?
So an episode is about 2 hours. We say it's really good for like a night in with friends, date nights, things like that. It's great even if you're not a big gamer as well, because you can enjoy the story and you can, if you like watching detective shows, you're going to enjoy it. If you are a gamer, you're going to love the puzzle solving, the logic, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. There's also a big online element to it as well. So you can actually go online, you can Google the companies involved and go on their website. Sometimes you've got to hack into their sites and, all that sort of stuff. And the really unique thing with us as well is if you was a real detective, you absolutely would want to talk to the characters in the game. So if you get given a phone number, you can phone that character up, you can email them, you can text them, and they'll be able to give you some information to help you out with solving the case.
That sounds really, really cool. I like that kind of mix of a traditional sort of escape room style experience with also a little bit of ARG in there as well. It's really, really cool sort of idea that you guys have fleshed out.
That's it. We come from a mixture of backgrounds. So there's 3 of us in the business. We're a small business. My colleagues come from an escape room design background, and we've also got a theatrical background as well. So we've got degrees in acting and things like that involved. So yeah, it's a mixture of that sort of narrative, storytelling, theatrical side of it, with the escape room side of it, with a bit of technology thrown in for good measure.
Sounds absolutely amazing. As someone who's really loved playing through things like Sherlock Holmes, Consulting Detective, and played the exit games and things like that, I love the idea of diving in and solving puzzles and sort of knitting a storyline together. But I like the fact that you've gone to that kind of like extra level, as you were saying, so you've sort of brought in all that ARG element as well to it. Sounds really, really fun.
Yeah, we really like those games as well. And I say, we're not like a traditional board game. You're not sort of playing cards or moving around. Everything in the box is like realistic. So it's supposed to feel like a real life detecting experience. Exactly.
I am very, very tempted. This sounds really, really cool. As you say, I think one of the nice things about this is that you can try and get non-gamers into it in a sense. So, like, I've seen a lot of people talking about the fact that things like Sherlock Holmes and, of course, this are a great way to be like, oh, no, I don't want to dive into games. Well, you've watched TV shows, you love trying to be like solving the whodunit and things. Why don't we sit down around a table and play around with it and stuff? So,
that's it. And I think, my partner, she's not a big gamer, but she loves solving crime. She loves murder mysteries. She loves detective shows. So we had a great time when we was playing through the first few episodes as well, when we was play testing it. So absolutely.
So if someone wanted to find you online to learn a little bit more about it, where do they go?
So it's the detectivesociety.com. You can subscribe to the games, you can buy single episodes, you could buy a whole season. So different ways to access the content.
Absolutely fantastic stuff. So I might have to go off and try and do something about this. I think there's a mystery that needs solving. We'll be back in some more videos very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys.